Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to episode number 18 of Football Manager. And today we will be facing Macclesfield Town in a very important game in the league. And then we have the FA Trophy second round at home against Guiseley in a game we very much need to be looking to win because at the moment, our league form is not going too well, and the FA Trophy is pretty much the only thing keeping us in the job at the moment. So hopefully we can win. But firstly, we've got to beat Macclesfield Town. So let's head right into it. Good. Graham Stack is back into training. He's played for Kerala Blasters, an Indian team. That's odd. Where is he from? I think he's Irish. Yeah, he's Irish. So that's probably where it is. I've seen he had India in his places of knowledge, and I guess that's why. But now we've got to speak to Tyler Garrett about his place in the first team. And I am planning on giving him a place in the first team. Yes, Muggleton hasn't been too good recently, so I'm going to throw Garrett into the first team for this match against Macclesfield Town. Hopefully he does well. If he does, he'll probably stay in. If he doesn't, he might well stay in as well. But if nothing else happens, I'll see you when we reach the Macclesfield Town game. Very good news. George Rooney, we're going to bring him in to be our chief scout. This is good news. Now we can start getting some scouting reports on some of those players. And that will be very helpful as we haven't been able to scout for the first few months of the season due to a few annoying promise that I didn't mean to make. But here we are. We're going into the match against Macclesfield Town. Close is suspended for this match. Will we put Jason Taylor? No, I think we'll put Togwell into the defensive midfield and play Strevens. And then we'll put Taylor on the bench. And where is Garrett? He will come in for Muggleton. And Constable will get back onto the bench. Wally Snow, he can't start because he is recommended only 60 minutes of play time. But I'm going to put Saraiva back onto the bench over Steen. And I think we'll go into the... Actually, let me have a look. Do we want to do... I think we'll go standard, structured, normal line, no early crosses, but we'll still do that. Now let's head into the game. Hopefully we play well and hopefully we can pick up a victory and turn around our poor recent form, especially in the league. I think it's no wins in our last 5, but I might well be wrong. All right, what can we say? Expect nothing but a win to cut this run of bad results. We'll get Russell to take the individual team talks. Unfortunately, we can't motivate anyone, but we'll head into the game here. Hopefully, we can pick up a win. But I'm not feeling too confident, but here we are. Hopefully we can do something good on our home ground. Here is Strevens Henderson. Oh, Danny Rowe was there. He could have played him in. I feel like Constable is better than Henderson. But anyway, here is Henderson. He's on the ball. He finds Rowe. Now Matthews. Now Henderson. Back to Tyler Garrett. Into Togwell. Now Strevens. Strevens to Matthews. Matthews. That is a poor and waste of an effort. And we'll stick to 0-0 for the moment. free kick here. Danny Rowe into the box. Hancock's half away, only as far as Matthews. He finds Togwell. Togwell back to Strevens. Strevens' pass is blocked, but Oberlei is there to intercept it. O'Doffin looks over top. Thomas Asante, but it's headed away. Oh, was that him with the header? Oh, brilliant. I thought their defender came over and headed it, but I guess not. And we'll look into the second half. I mean, no, it's not even close to the second half. We'll look into the second half of the first half and try and pick up a victory, but here they are. It's Brown into Wellens, and now Surridge, but Surridge has put that one well wide. Well, not too well wide, but well wide enough. But they've got the ball again. Hancock, that should be ours, and it is. Cresswell well up, and Strevens is found, and that's some nice little bit of passing, but Henderson is held up. Strevens does well now. Matthews through that gap is Henderson. Through that one is Thomas Asante, and Thomas Asante finds the back of the net. There is the goal we needed. It's from that young man, Brandon Thomas Asante. Once again, he pops up with an important goal. He has been so good this season. I mean, he misses a lot. He's wasteful a lot. Sometimes he doesn't do what you want, but he can score better than anyone else on this team, and that's why he is so valuable. And this replay is taking a while, and the replay doesn't even show, and here they have a throw-in. But Matthews intercepts, and we're coming away with it here. What can he do? He goes to Strevens. Strevens look for Thomas Asante, but Byrne wins the header. Wellens heads on. Whitehead brings it down. He left it behind, but he recovers it. Now it's Brown. Brown against Garrett. And Garrett is beaten. And it's straight at Ryan Clark, thankfully. And we still keep our 1-0 lead. I think earlier in this season we played Macclesfield and we drew 3-3. Or was that Maidstone? Or it might have been both of them. I'm not sure. But anyway, here is Matthews as we come forward. Inside, Ben Strevens. What's he going to do? He'll go back to Togwell. Now Matthews. Rowe. Strevens. Hendo, but his shot is straight at Flinders. And it'll stay at 1-0. Hopefully we don't throw this away. But it's come through to Surridge somehow through all of that. Whitehead, I'm not sure if that pass was meant for him. He finds Whittaker now, and Whittaker, that was too close for comfort. But it does go wide, and it'll be a goal kick, and we'll keep our lead for now. And we've got a free kick here, and Ryan Clark, that is a very big kick from Ryan Clark. We lose out in the air, but Matthews will recover the loose ball, and now here's Strevens, and he plays it first time to Darius. And now Rowe, he could play through the two over there, but he doesn't. He goes back, and now Togwell, now Matthews. He could play through Thomas Asante, and he does. Thomas Asante takes it away from goal, but Flinders is forced to put it behind for a corner from his shot, and will have a chance from the corner. It's Danny Rowe who'll take, and it's a very poor corner. But will he recover? Yes, he will recover. And he will... that's a good ball. Oberlei brings it down. Strevens looks for Henderson, but Pilkington gets in the way, but it only goes as far as Garrett. And that's the end of the highlight. And they've got a throw. But Garrett well in. And now Rowe. Quick ball. Strevens looks for Thomas Asante, but Hancock's will get to it first. But can O'Doffin win that? He can. But there's no one there to get onto the loose ball. And here is Hamworth now. Inside looking for Whitehead, who takes it past Togwell, but Togwell recovers and makes a good tackle. And he tackles again. He goes back to Matthews, who looks up for Darius, and Darius heads to Thomas Asante. And Thomas Asante, great run into the gap. He's bursting forward. Rowe, Henderson, Strevens, Hendo, behind Thomas Asante, back to Strevens. It's intercepted and cleared, but only as far as Oberlei, who whacks it back upfield. Henderson heads down. Thomas Asante, that's a poor hit. He seems to always like to take the shot on first time, but he never takes a touch. That's what Thomas Asante's problem is. I'm not sure what stat that needs improving. Maybe it's composure. Maybe it's decisions. but it needs improving. He needs to learn he can take a touch. Oh, what's happening here? Who's got the ball? Whitaker does. He's putting it in the box. It's away by Cresswell. Ryan Clark, get back on your line. Brown finds Wellens. Back to Brown. Whitehead. Surridge. It's in by Oberley. And we get it clear. And maybe we can come on the counter. But no, it's intercepted. But Oberley well up there. And here we've got the ball again through Henderson. And Henderson is tackled. But here is Surridge again. He goes back. And now out to Brown. And Garrett, can he stop him? He can't stop the cross, but Oberley does put it away. That cross comes back in. Togwell it was. And now it's come out to Hamworth. O'Doffin gets in the way of the shot. And it'll be a corner. Great block from O'Doffin. That was a very important one as well. But now it's going to be crossed in again from Whitaker for the corner. And it's away by Danny Rowe. Only as far as Brown. Brown is in the box. Darius is not the best person to have on him in that situation, but Oberley again is in the way of the cross. He's been very good today, winning everything in the air and stopping everything in the box. But here they've got the ball again just before half time. It's Whitehead looking for Surridge, who comes to and gets the ball and finds Whitaker. And Whitaker, but it's intercepted by Togwell now, and here we come. Is Thomas Asante. He takes it round the number 4. But he's held up here. What can he do? He goes back to O'Doffin, who launches it in field. Rowe heads on. Hendo. Matthews. And that's 2. We take a 2-0 lead just before half time. And it's Sam Matthews with his second of the season. And it was Rowe who headed it down to Henderson. And he picked up his second assist of the game, I do believe. Is it going to show the replay this time? It showed half of it. It pretty much showed Matthews kicking the ball into the back of the net, and that's all. But great stuff from, I'm not sure who made the tackle and kick up field, but Thomas Asante to O'Doffin to Rowe, headed down to Darius, played through and goal. But anyway, we're at half time. As I keep rambling on, I'm going to say I'm very happy with the way things are going, very passionately. Oberley is not, I'm going to say how great he's been. Hopefully that fires him up, and it doesn't fire him up. Well, that's unfortunate, but let's just head out into the second half as we are going very nicely. As long as we don't throw this away, hopefully this is a turning point. And hopefully this helps us not get sacked. As O'Doffin wins that in the air. And Rowe gets to the ball first. And he looks through for Thomas Asante. And Thomas Asante gets to the ball. And he keeps it in, but Byrne hits it clear. Now they've got a free kick. It's Flinders, but that's gone straight to Tyler Garrett, who heads down to Henderson. Now Strevens, who's been very good today, replacing Close. And Togwell has been very good in DM as well, as we pass the ball around here. Here's Matthews. Matthews wastes it. He needs to stop shooting from range. Togwell has, but he needs to as well. I mean, one of them, I remember, hit the crossbar and almost went in, but none of them, apart from that, has gone anywhere close to troubling the keeper. And here they're coming forward through Whitehead, out to Brown. What can Garrett do? Can he hold him up? He does. He holds him up well. He forces him back to Long. And Long looks over the top. And Garrett wins the header. He's been very good today as Cresswell gets that clear. Can Hendo win it? No, he can't. But it goes straight to Togwell, who nods it down. Strevens now Rowe to Matthews. And Strevens, and we keep possession very nicely. And here is Hendo. He passed it behind Strevens, but he'll recover. Now Rowe. Rowe to Matthews. Through for Thomas Asante. Thomas Asante again shoots first time. He could have held it up and tried to find a teammate. But I guess that's just what we get with Thomas Asante. And here they come. It's into the box. Hamworth. Great tackle O'Doffin and away by Matthews. And Hendo brings it down. He holds it up. Or maybe he's held up. But he goes back to Garrett. And Garrett looks for the big switch towards Thomas Asante, who can't win the header. But Strevens running onto the ball. He looks for Henderson. I think he's onside, but he's not shot very well with his right foot. And it goes wide, and it'll stay at 2-0. But we have played very well today. Now We have another corner through Garrett towards Rowe. Heads it down. Thomas Asante shot blocked. We'll have another corner. I think that might have been going in had he not got himself in the way of it. But now Strevens will take the corner. That's a nicely floated corner, but Surridge gets it away. Only as far as Strevens, who puts it back into the box. It falls for Oberlei. Passes to Cresswell. Two plays you don't want in that situation. Now Matthews. He's forced backwards. He's got O'Doffin. He uses O'Doffin. O'Doffin, nice ball again. He finds Henderson. He goes back to Oberlei. But, it's the end of the highlight. I felt like something was coming, but maybe something can come here as Togwell Rowe heads it down. Matthews through towards Strevens, but Flinders comes out and picks up the loose ball. And now, what can he do? He hits it upfield. Cresswell underneath it win the header. Well, Oberlei came across and did, but we'll recover that through Matthews. But he had no need to head that straight back to Hamworth. And here is Whittaker finding Whitehead. Now Surridge. Good tackle though by Cresswell, but Wellens intercepts that and it falls for Brown. He's got Long out there and he uses Long. And Long finds Brown again. Can Garrett hold him up? He can. He forces him to a ball, but that's a very well-placed ball. It's hit the crossbar. Oberlei gets there as well. I don't know why their striker wasn't running onto that. He would have got there, but he just seemed to not want it as much as Oberlei, who came across and smacked it away. What a great performance he's having, but he almost scored there. I think it might have been, was it Whittaker who took the shot? I think it was, but hopefully we can hold on. Now they've got a throw. Dudley looking for Whitehead. Plays it back to Dudley. Closing down by Garrett. It's away by Cresswell. Only as far as Long. And Long finds Wellens. Now it's Dudley. Back to Long. What can Long do? He's held up by Strevens. It's half a tackle. What a save, Clark. I think Surridge might have got something on that to deflect it towards the goal, and Clark was heading the other way, and he managed to not wrong foot himself and caught it as well. That was travelling. Very, very good stuff from Ryan Clark. And we'll keep our 2-0 lead. And maybe we can increase it here. It's O'Doffin. He likes the long balls, O'Doffin, but Byrne... Oh, he's given it away. Thomas Asante, Hendo, there it is, 3-0. Poor from Byrne, and Thomas Asante pounces. Darius with his first, and Thomas Asante with an assist to go along with his... Did he score 2? No, Matthew scored 1. So that's 2 assists and a goal for Hendo, 1 and 1 for Thomas Asante, and just the 1 goal for Matthews. What a great performance it's been. Maybe we can consider keeping this lineup for normal, as the replay doesn't really work very well there again. But here they've got a corner. Surely they can't score 3 in 2, but they almost scored 1. Dudley, he somehow doesn't turn it in. It looks like he took too many touches there instead of just putting it in as they hit the post again. And we get away with it again. Hold on, we won't make our subs yet if they got a free kick, but Cresswell gets it clear. Hendo, he's got Garrett running for him. And he finds Garrett. And Garrett looks inside Togwell Matthews. What can Matthews do? He finds Danny Rowe. Now it's Strevens, but he misses it, but he recovers it. He's got Togwell. He can use Togwell. He does use Togwell. Now Matthews. Oh, that's a poor pass, and Byrne hits it upfield, but Cresswell, that should be his in the air, and it is. But Rowe can't get to that. It's out to Perrell. And Perrell... Whitehead, Dudley, back to Whitehead. Now Perrell, he beats Garrett. Surridge, that's wide. That is wide, and we will now make those subs. Let's see, Saraiva on for Rowe. Taylor on... Wait, can you please... Yes. Taylor on for Toggers, and no, we'll bring on... We'll bring on Johnson for Garrett, just so he doesn't get himself another yellow, because he's been good today. We wouldn't want him suspended just as soon as we put him in the first team, but here we go. Can we score one last goal? Well, we've thrown it away. Hopefully they don't get a consolation, But O'Doffin, can he win it? Can he? Can he? He holds him up nicely. That's a good cross. Surridge, Clark, please stop it from crossing the line. He doesn't. That's like the second time Clark has done that and not stopped it crossing the line, as it's just rolling there. Surridge really should have scored. I don't know what he's doing. It's deflected off him. It's rolling. He doesn't even do anything. Goodness me, I can't wait till Stack's back. But that should be full time. They won't have enough time to get 2 more goals. That's for sure. I do hope. Or maybe we can get another to make up for that throwing away of 1 goal difference as Saraiva looks to play in Henderson. But it's intercepted. But maybe Taylor. Now Strevens hit it. No, Burn. Don't throw it away. Don't throw away 2 consolation goals. Surridge out to Perel. But there is full time. A 3-1 victory for us. Darius Henderson, player of the match for 1 goal and 2 assists. Really good stuff from the lads. I'll say I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Great stuff, and we've jumped up a few spots in the table as well, up to 11th place. Now just 8 points away from the playoffs. It's all looking very nice here. And I am extremely delighted. Now, hopefully, we can go and back this result up with another good one by knocking Guiseley out of the FA Trophy. Oh dear, Saraiva has suffered food poisoning. He's going to be out for 2 to 4 days. But the good thing is, that's not going to be long. And he's the only other player on the injury list. So we're getting rid of all those injuries we had earlier in the season, and hopefully that continues to go very well. But here we go, heading in to this match in the FA Trophy against Guiseley. Our 1 match against them, we have come away victorious. So hopefully we can continue that and pick up a victory today. Saraiva's not fit to be on the bench. Stack is still not fit, so we will keep him off. Close still suspended. This lineup and team worked very well last time, so I think we'll head out into this match just like this. Hopefully we can pick up a victory, and if we can, then we will progress into the 3rd round. We need to at least reach the 4th round to match the board objective. So let's hope we can do that. What should we say? Passionately say no. Let's go with. I expect nothing but a win from this match. Unfortunately, we can't fire any of the lads up. But hopefully that won't matter and we can come away with a victory today. Let's get started. Here come Guiseley. Please don't let them score from kickoff. It's McCurdy. Out to Hurst. Go on, Garrett. Yes, Tyler. Great tackle. But Henderson was never going to reach that. He's not the fastest in his old age. And that is the end of the highlight. But here we have the ball again. It's Thomas Sante back to Togwell. He's got the run from O'Doffin. O'Doffin, he's got a good cross on him. And he does cross towards Danny Rowe. And Max Ted has to get across and make a good save. But that's just what we're looking for. A good cross there from O'Doffin. Maybe we can get him to start charging down the flank. He does prefer to stay back. But he does also have a very good cross on him, which is why I kind of want him to come forward a bit. But here, they've got a throw. It's Hurst on the ball. Now McCurdy. He's held up. Back to Brown. Now Wesolowski, who I think I remember scored a free kick against us last time. I may well be wrong. But anyway, here is Cassidy. Out to Hatfield. Oh, no, Clark! Oh, I should have played Stack. How has he let that in? That is such a poor save. He's got something on it. It's not even hard to reach, and he's not got enough on it to keep it out. It's just not good enough. Are they going to show the replay, or is it going to be like the last game? I feel like a computer's running too hard for it to show the replays because I'm uploading a video. Oh no, we have got the replay. I'm uploading a video at the same time. And here we go. Cassidy gets a bit of space, strikes it from the edge of the box. Clark does terribly. Doesn't keep it out with the touch he got on it. That is just not good enough, really. How is that's so close to being a penalty? It's deflected in the other corner, and we'll take that. We're back to 1-1. Let's have a look. It's deflected off the widest man in the Wolves' body, it seems. Not sure if that was going in or not, but Henderson doesn't care. He will claim the goal, and we don't care because we are 1-1. Back on level terms. Great stuff. See if we can go and get the winner now. But they've got a free kick. McCurdy. Atkinson. Typical, isn't it? Rob Atkinson. That's his first goal of the season. He's probably a centre-back or something, isn't he? And he's just had a random kick at it. And, of course, it's decided to find the back of the net. If they're going to show the replay, there it is. He's just there, and he's just had a random right foot kick at it. I mean, I can't blame Clark for that one, but it's just poor marking, really, that we haven't been able to get something on that before it reaches him all the way at the back stick. And we're going to have to come from behind again. Yeah, look, he is a centre-back. Typical. Well, let's hit forward. Maybe we will see one last goal in this half, and it will come to us. And here's Matthews, but that is a poor touch. And McCurdy. Oh, O'Doffin should have come to that, but that's a poor pass. Oh, it somehow stayed in. Walton, Cassidy, closed down, back to Hatfield. Please don't let them score. Clark should have kept that out. They've scored 2 quick goals. McCurdy scores. Oh, it's 3-1. It's not good enough. How did that not go out? That was such a bad pass. And then Hatfield goes for a random kick. Oberlei not there. Clark, it went straight at him and he doesn't even keep it out. Oh, I should have played Stack. Look at that. 2 goals at the very end of the second half. It's too costly. I'm going to go aggressive. I'm going to say that. Hopefully that doesn't... Oh, good. We've fired up everyone. Great stuff. Clark's already fired up, so I'm not going to tell him anything like how bad he's been today, but hopefully we can come out into the second half and score the 2 goals that we need. Garrett looks for Thomas Asante, but Atkinson wins the header, and here's Fitzwater getting it away, but here we go. There's a highlight coming. Is there? Is there a highlight coming? Yes, there is. And it'll come to us. As Garrett throws Henderson, nods on. Danny Rowe. Matthews has got some space. Don't take the shot on. Oh, he does take the shot on, and he finds the back of the net. And it's a long shot that's paid off. That rarely happens, but when it does, it's delightful. Great shot from Matthews. I think that one went straight along the ground the whole way. And finds the back of the net. That's his 3rd of the season. Is the replay going to load? I'm still waiting for it. No, it doesn't. But there is the goal we needed. Can we get another one? We have the momentum now. Let's go, lads. But here they've got the ball. McCurdy's cross. Thankfully, Clark manages to catch the ball this time. Something he might try when the ball's coming at him from the straight rather than from out on the wing. As he hits it upfield. Can we do something? Thomas Asante lets it run. Hendo's in. Hendo! Oh, what a waste of an opportunity. He took it first time. He could have taken a touch and just slotted it away. Now they've got a free kick, but it goes well over, thankfully. But what a chance for Henderson. He really should have scored that. There's no excuse. But now we've got a free kick. Hopefully we can pick up a goal here. It's Danny Rowe into Matthews. He's got Strevens there. He uses him. Strevens But Wesolowski makes the tackle, and out comes to Hatfield. Can we please win the ball back? Maybe? No, not now. Or Garrett. Go on, Garrett. Yes, Garrett. Great tackle. And he comes forward and finds Danny Rowe. And now Hendo. And Hendo... Oh, he gives it away. That's a very bad pass. Now Hurst. He's being closed down by Strevens. Finds McCurdy. I really don't like the look of this. Go on, Oberlai. Yes, Oberlai. Now Thomas Asante looks for Hendo. Hendo, can he make up for his earlier miss? No, he can't. He does an even worse miss. Come on, lads. That first one, he really should have scored when Thomas Asante squared it to him. He had open goal. But anyway, now we've got another chance. It's Rowe. He goes short from the free kick to Strevens. Strevens should have played that as a through ball rather than a pass. Matthews looking for his second long shot goal, but he puts it over. But there's still a highlight coming from the goal kick. Max Ted. Go on, Oberlai, that ball's yours in the air, but he heads it only as far as Hurst, but Strevens is coming across to take the ball off him, and he does that very well. And here is Danny Rowe, and Danny Rowe finds Henderson, and Henderson uses Matthews, but Matthews gives it away, and now here's Hatfield. Oh, no, no, get back. Clark, good save. He does something good for once in this game. And they've got a corner now. And it's McCurdy. That should be away by Togwell, and it is. But he will be the man to recover the ball. He puts it back in. That's dangerous, but Clark does extremely well. That's two very good things from Ryan Clark in a row. Wow, I did not expect that. But I'm very thankful for it as we hit this one up. Hendo head that on. He finds Rowe, but the ball... Oh, it does find Rowe, and now Thomas Asante... Thomas Asante. Oh, the ball deflects, but it'll come back to O'Doffin. Now Togwell, into Strevens, into Matthews. Now Rowe, that's a poor pass. Brown. He's got that dude there in support. He doesn't have to use him because that's the end of the highlight is what we'll do. But here we go. We've got the ball. It's Henderson to Togwell to Matthews. O'Doffin should be running down that wing. He's got so much space, but Matthews... Strevens, it's blocked. Hatfield gets it out to Hurst. Go on, make the tackle, Strevens. Oh, it's the end of the highlight. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like it. Come on, we'll make the sub. Constable on. Hendo off. We'll bring on Jason Taylor in midfield as well, but we will not make our third substitution yet. Come on, lads. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. We've got a free kick. It's Garrett looking for Constable. He can't win the header, but we'll get on the ball through Oberlai. That's a poor pass, but he'll get to the ball again. Thomas Asante, go on. Atkinson wins the header, but it only comes as far as James Taylor. Now Strevens. He finds the pass to Rowe! Max Ted's save deflects just wide. He almost slid it into the back of his own net like Clark did. If only we had Max Ted in goal and they had Clark. As Oberlai can't put the header on target. And Brown hits it upfield. O'Doffin will go and get the ball. Get it back up there, mate. Oh, it's the end of the highlight. Oh, we're coming up to the end of the game. We've got to go for it. Can I please change to overload? Oh, we've got 3 minutes of added time to score. Let's go, let's go, let's go, lads. Come on, let me do the team talk. Oh, no, we're not going to... A Rose intercept. No, they've blown the full time. We're out of the FA Trophy to Guiseley. Oh... It's not good enough. Henderson missed so many good chances. He's already had a positive impact, so I'm not going to tell him again how bad he was and how... But those 2 goals just before half time. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, now we've got to really focus on the league. We really gave that away. That will be it, I think, for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed, despite our really disappointing loss to Guiseley, where we really should have done better in the second half, and Henderson really should have scored that goal. But we won in the league, and that's an important 3 points as we look to close the gap to the playoffs in what is our only competition left this season. But that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.